Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we've got Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Now this game I used to play a lot as a kid, mostly on the PC. I don't think I've ever actually played it on the NES. So let's jump right in and see how it plays. Alright, it's another point and click. Alright, let's go to personnel. Alright, so yeah, we were going to be... Alright, let's see. If you are an active member of our staff, you have a security access code. We don't have an access code. We are starting off. Alright. We have just intercepted a time patrol crime alert. Let's see. Time sweeping revealing that King Clovis' armor has been stolen from France in 510. Of course it's an unidentified woman. Alright. The agency is counting on you to complete your mission successfully. I don't fully remember even how the game plays. I remember enjoying it to a point. I think after a little while I got a little kind of over it, even back then. But alright, so let's search. Alright, witnesses. She planned to smuggle arms to Buenos Aires. Alright. Do we have any informants? She planned to enlist in Santa Anna's army to fight the War of the Cakes. Okay. She was a real townhead, or towhead. Alright, data. Evidence. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Early France. Yeah, okay, we got that. We got that. What happens when we travel? Jibbity-boo. All right. Vile henchman detected. You must be on the right track. Let's see, printer. She was going to crash a party given by Shah Jahan. Alright. Don't know anything about that one, to be honest. She wanted to check her karma with the Brahmin in the Mughal Empire, huh? Alright, last thing we're gonna do, scanner. It appears to be the plans for Shah Jahan's Red Fort. See, I don't know what any of that is off the top of my head, to be completely honest. Like, the one thing I did like about the game is there was a vast amount of information that you can learn while playing this game. And I think even to this day, even grown adults, I feel like, could learn a lot. All right. 1900s Peru? I don't believe that. Let's go to India. It's a bottle containing a message from Leif Erikson. Okay, we do know that. All right. She planned to go exploring with Leif Erikson. All right. Let's just travel then. But Leif. Looks like a map of the new town of Lima. All right. She wanted to search for El Dorado with Francisco Pizarro. All right. Oops. Wow, we lost. We'll do one more a little bit. I think I do enjoy it more on the PC. And why do you talk about Leif Erikson when, oh well. Let's see, alright, search. Appears to be a poster of Monilet, alright. She was going to do relief work, alright. Favorite artist was once a missionary in Belgium. I don't know who that is, to be honest. He wants his portrait painted, alright. I have absolutely no idea where we want to go. Apparently, I'm not doing very well in this one. Alright, so let's get out of here. I don't know why we did that. Ah, why did we go back to India? I oopsied. We are not doing well. Really? So are we just, am I just going everywhere possible that's wrong? Alright, well, we failed this one completely. Like, totally failed this one. We had way more leads on the last one, and we still didn't get there. Here we have no leads, and we only have 8 hours left. Every time you do anything, it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours. You don't get a lot of time to do a whole lot. Like, you only get to go to 1 or 2 spots, and that's pretty much it, really. Alright, we screwed up. We failed miserably. I swear I was a lot better at this game, but apparently not so much anymore. Has revealed that Piazza Cathedral has been stolen from Italy 1044. None of the times woman has seen crimes. And you know the hilarious part about these are too is these are all kids games. Like this is for children. And I bet they stump most adults in a lot of this stuff. Looks like a set of false teeth. Well, that could be a lot of stuff. Like, what are they made out of? Like, that kind of would definitely be a... musician. She went to talk to Louis Pasteur about his process for sterilizing milk. Alright. She had blue eyes. Oops. She wanted to see the shocking experiments of Andre Ampere. Is that the one that did the shocking experiments with electricity and the elephant? Oops, we don't want to do that. We want to travel. Now, does the vile henchman have anything to do with, like, where she was going? Because each one is different. Seems to be a soldier's helmet. Again, like, so broad. Okay, it is from... I didn't even pay attention to the teeth one. It is from the Spanish Civil War. Okay. Background, the Civil War started in 1936. Alright, so let's go there. Hey, it's Robin Hood. Alright, looks like a crown. Crown fit for Caesar. Alright. It's made for the Russian Caesar. Russia, 1682. Like, see, we're just jumping right to the thing, but we got nothing else, and, like, we failed, like, I don't know, there's something, I'm doing something completely terribly wrong, obviously. But it feels like they don't give you enough time, and I don't know, like, we've didn't get to do a whole lot, and time just ends. I don't know. I think this one is not nearly as well done as the PC versions, which isn't saying much because the PC versions of most games, especially back here, were far, far better. To the most part, there are some exceptions. Like, I don't remember it being so quick and short. Like, you used to be able to, like, investigate and do things. Here, it's like every time you do something, boom, you're, like, limiting so much. Alright. So we scan for items. Appears to be an order for paint signed by Ledger. Alright. She wanted to witness the Battle of Verdun. Battle of Verdun. It rings a bell, but I can't place it. She wanted to be on the beach in Normandy for the Allied invasions. Okay, that one we know. See, look at, like, we're already halfway, almost half through this whole thing. Once we travel... Phil, once we travel, we're already going to be, like, halfway done with everything. She wanted to case the house of Howard Carter, huh? She wanted to rip off Alexander Fleming's new discovery, penicillin. Appears to be an invitation to the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. Like, see, we went to one place and searched, and now we're already, like, 15 hours in. Once we do this, we're already going to be done. And nothing is really leading us to an actual place where they're actually going to be. I mean, we run into henchmen all the time. But, like, as soon as we get done investigating here, we already run out of time. She wanted to introduce a... Alright, I'm not even going to attempt that, and I have no fucking clue whatsoever on that one. Anybody else got anything on that? She wanted to see the eruption of El Misty. That one I'm not familiar with. Seem to be saying that a lot on this one. Yeah, see, we're pretty much done, and now it's like, what? We've already done England and France, right? I don't know, we're just gonna... Yeah, I'm not really enjoying this one as much. I like that there's some crazy hard information in here, but it just feels so, like, rushed, and it feels like you have to really just get lucky more so than anything else in order to actually get whatever we're supposed to do here. And we have not gotten anywhere close to catching anything, and then we're virtually out of time here. She planned to spy on Hideyoko Tojo. Alright. What's go Japan. Like, trying to just rush somewhere and get her, but we've got 3 hours. Like, now what? We'll scan. I mean, determine sinister persons are nearby. High probability suspect is at this location. Hey, we finally got something. And we run out of time. Like, how do we catch the person? Like, this one isn't really as good. Like, honestly, I don't know what they were condensing everything for, but like, this is not as enjoyable as like every other one I've ever played. I don't have huge memories of it, but I remember it being not so like just throw it in your face quick and be done with it. Like, you used to be able to do stuff, figure out things. Like, the puzzles are good, but there's some very irrelevant information that I'd be hard-pressed to have a lot of people know of at all. And again, for kids, this seems a little extraordinary. I believe this is, most of the time, from what I recall, you use this along with, like, encyclopedias and stuff to research what they're actually telling you, and that way you're learning as you go. And for that, like, the information on here is pretty intense. And this is all before, like, PC era. Like, this would be a lot easier to, like, read the information that they give you. Just go do a Google search for that specific, those keywords, and then get all the information at your fingertips. But back in the day, that wasn't a thing for all this. So you really were at the mercy of pretty much encyclopedias to trying to figure out all these things. So all in all, like, I think this game feels rushed. It is polished. It does look good. Like, everything is pretty intuitive. Like, everything is just there. You don't have to really try to figure out things. I mean, minus the actual finding the person. Like, they're here, but yet everything we do, we just lose time. And then for them to end it, like, we're right here. Wouldn't the captain be like, hey, you're on it. Go ahead and take a little extra time? No, it's like, oh, you were right there. Too bad. And kind of like, some of that is really kind of obnoxious. But I get it. It's a game. But I think that is a small thing that could have been added, like, honestly. But with that being aside, that's neither here nor there. That's just me. But all in all, everything you do, lots of time goes by. It's very hard to really get into. Like, once you start kind of having fun and getting into it, you're already done with the mission. And everything seems very forced, very pushed, with very little actually, like, figuring out things. Like, it's very harder to, like, find the person you're trying to hunt down in this version, I feel, than some of the other ones. But anyways, that's Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. Still a fairly fun game, and once you maybe get into the swing of things, maybe if you have a little bit better knowledge of more world history. I'm more just medieval and like Roman Greek history is more my thing, as opposed to world. Can't stand English history. But yeah, there's very, very crazy, interesting hints and clues for you to follow. But all in all, like, it really does feel like more of the game is lucky than figuring out. Like, we figured out a decent amount of the clues, went to where it's going, go to another place, run out of time. Rather than we could have possibly just jumped to Japan for no other reason, because it was on there a couple times, I believe, in this one. And we would have gotten there sooner and been able to do it. But that would have just been dumb luck, more so than figuring out the clues. The more clues you look at to figure out where they are, all of a sudden you are already out of time because you're picking up the clues. So, like, in that aspect, you're a detective to go and hunt for clues and everything. But as you do that, you pretty much kill yourself because every single thing you do takes way too much time. Like, it should be like 1 hour, not 2 and 3 and all this stuff. It really does take away from the gameplay of you trying to investigate, but it almost penalizes you to investigate, but you're supposed to investigate. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So with that being said, guys, thanks for joining me. Go check it out. It's a decent little fun game, but I would highly recommend playing some of the other ones more so than this one. But with that being said, you take care. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.